some niggas won't take. Shit won't make a break. Safe. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me. Prefer to get it on my own, I relax for help. These women don't love you, nigga snakes, I thug it by myself. Check out this brand new stick, I got this bitch fresh off the shelf. And I ain't buy this holder stun, I keep it on my belt. I bang out with my enemies, the clip long as a centipede. Before it's over with, I'ma make sure you remember me. My heart cold as December, be my temper hot as a 3rd degree. No limits to this life, I keep soul sweeping like Master P. Every now and then I ask the Lord, can I see another day? So God fearing, I tend to stutter when I say my grace. Shooters on play, they got the same average as Stephen Clay. The only difference in this game is we can't afford to play. And that's just facts, the minute you lack, you getting cracked. These niggas don't care about life itself, they quick to turn you to a pack. And that's just that, fuck who think my shit whack. Most slept on in my city, but Lord knows I love that rap. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you say you had to bang one ball playing with them. You better check the scope. Bitch, I'm from Glen Oaks. Everybody shooters, everybody trying to score. The Glock hold 32 rounds. It dunk like Shaq, but it shoot like Kobe. It'll only take GG jersey to make a fuck nigga kiss the flow. I lost my best friend to the system. That shit hurting me. But every day I pray that God never take Glenn from me. Niggas spinning back to back. This word getting wicked. That's why I keep something with me. Getting out the mud, pops always told me, son, ain't nothing free. I finally jumped back on them beats. And now my mind at ease. Wanna book me for a show that's cool, long as my gang with me. I never let you take a thing from me. Bitch, ain't no stain in these. Before you do that, I jump in the bathtub of bleach. I'm tired of saying rest in pieces. Murder everywhere you see. Down to my 3rd rod in this thunderstorm like CP3. How would you feel, nigga? Blame your dog, that shit'll make you cry. Boy, I'm a grown man when I speak, nigga, look me in my Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ted Turner in the building. I'm in the building. So yeah, we're gonna take out with our show today for sure. It's the 8 Ball Set to the podcast with your host Ted Turner. Breaking down all the latest news of the day. The suspect caught in the Savannah Guthrie case. The FBI is on the case. Seemed like, the Savannah Guthrie case, that's the NBC News anchor. She worked on the Today Show in the morning. And her 80-year-old mother was kidnapped from the house about 12, 13 days ago. Apparently, they sent some couple ransom letters. They was asking for $6 to $8 million in Bitcoin. And the deadline was Monday at 5:30. They said they would be having no further correspondence with these people about this. Savannah Guthrie and her family, she said that she would pay. She was willing to get this resolved and she was willing to pay the money. So that's where they was at on the case. And then the FBI came in apparently after 3-4 days ago and the FBI done broke the case. And suspect been caught on the Ring doorbell camera. Yeah, they got the suspect caught on the Ring doorbell camera. Got him outside, fumbling around, trying to cover up the camera. Got on a mask and some gloves. See, on my truck. What's up? Security in the building. OMT said he think it's one of the family members. See, the FBI came in there and they've been showing that tape around, that video to them family members, people close to the situation, who this is. You know, think you can get away from your spouse with a mask on? You on camera with a mask on. She ain't gonna know that's you. See, with some little gloves on and stuff, she ain't gonna recognize you. She gonna be like, oh, I don't know who that is. So, you know, we'll see if it's one of them family members, somebody in trouble on my truck. Because we asked that question already. We asked them, do y'all know who this is? We asked y'all, did y'all know who this is? Because we showed y'all this tape. Y'all seen the tape before the public did. So since nobody don't know, we're going to put it out there to the public. See if we can get some help from the public. They got the tape out there, the Ring doorbell. Got you on camera. People around the lady house, stuff going on, carrying on, fooling around. Front of this lady door. And all of a sudden, the lady ended up missing. It's the only image we got is you out here putting your hand up in front of the camera and putting some leaves and stuff up there to block it. Yeah, that's what he had going on. We got the video. We got everything. We got it all. Roll the clip. Soundbite 3. Yeah, roll soundbite 3.
Camera, although it was really dark there, so he might not have seen it. But I find it very interesting how he turned around and went straight to something on the ground as if he knew it was there. That's for sure. And he had no problem walking right up to that camera, although it was really dark there, so he might not have seen it. But
you see, Jay Dooley in the building. What's up, gang? They letting you know what they saw on that Ring doorbell camera. You know, walked up to the camera and tried to cover it up, block himself out of it. And then he went looking around on the ground for something, pick something up, look like some leaves or something, and try to put it in front of it, block the view. The Ring camera. Remember they said something was wrong with it. We didn't get the footage. The camera destroyed. And remember I told y'all, when these early reports come out, this be the fog of war and stuff. So for about 2-3 days, they had a big conversation about how you got a Ring doorbell camera and don't have it recorded. Why you ain't with one of the big companies? We had this conversation. And then I told y'all that the authorities came out and said they never wanted to say that the camera was destroyed or anything. They don't want to confirm or deny that. So the reports that the camera was destroyed, you know, they wanted to come out and let you know that they don't know where that came from, but that's not been the case. That they're not willing to say that the camera was destroyed. So apparently the camera wasn't destroyed because what happened yesterday, we got the footage. We got the suspect caught on the Ring doorbell camera. We have the footage now. It's almost about 2 weeks old, and now we have the footage of the suspect on the doorbell camera. And we definitely had that video on Ellenwood Studios TV. See, that's what I'm saying. We've been on top of this case from the very beginning. We've been on top of this case from the very beginning. Yeah, we got the kidnapper caught on the Ring doorbell camera. Got that video right here.
He's not in any hurry, that's for sure. And he had no problem walking right up to that camera, although it was really dark there, so he might not have seen it. But I find it very interesting how he turned around and went straight to something on the ground as if he knew it was there. Which leads me back to the familiarity he has and how he got that familiarity. Perhaps it's one of the roofers or some other type of laborer. Perhaps this was a robbery and Nancy woke up. If that's the case, I would expect her body to be close to home. But if it's a relative, then the heat is getting heavy and they will break soon. He also sees gun on the waistband, mustache for sure. He says, you know what else this tells me? The Nest cameras are actually recording what you're doing, even when you don't have a subscription. There's a fair amount of Americans who are kind of freaked out about their Nest camera and their Ring camera after that Super Bowl commercial that tried to get us to get one so that we could find lost dogs. And then we all realized that we're all on camera all the time and somebody at Ring is watching it, which is creepy. But I think this point about, he's right, Maureen, how he turned around and went straight to something on the ground as if he knew it was there. That plant, the vegetation he picked up.
It was weird.
Can we see that video again, you guys? Can you play that again? Because
Yeah,
it was
go to
like
video.
completely confident. He did a couple of bangs with the fist. Here he is. He's walking out for listening audience.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gentle bangs. Now he's cupping it. Couple more gentle, like taps almost. And he turns around.
Like, is it coming off
It's
easily?
over for a second.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
He walks over
look
there.
what I found. This should work.
Yep. He bends down, like he knew exactly, where he was going, and then came right back. I mean, I don't know if that shows familiarity with the property, and if it does, it could certainly suggest he's just been there before. But it is interesting. He knew right where to go, Maureen.
Well, the backpack tells me he was not there to rob anybody. There's no room to put anything in that backpack. If you're going there to steal something, you're going to have an empty bag. It's like when you go to Milan or something, you're going to pick up some great Italian clothing. You're bringing an empty bag with you so you can fill it up.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not
true.
going in there with a
You got like
jam-packed backpack.
So that was that video. That's all on Inwood Studios TV, one of the videos. And that's telling you exactly what's going on with this case. This is actually a Big Boy TV case. You know what I'm saying? You're the first to bring this to the, to the news cycle. So, we definitely jumped on top of it. This is one of the biggest cases in the nation right now. What's going on in Tucson, Arizona. And, we still got, the best, most in-depth coverage that I done seen anywhere. You know what I mean? That I done seen anywhere. We actually was one of the first outlets to post the Ring doorbell camera footage. Yeah, we was one of the first, sectors to have that on the board. Like, people ain't even understanding what's going on. Within the first hour, we had the Ring doorbell footage out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Within the first hour, we had the Ring doorbell footage out. And we've been following this case every second. You know what I mean? They talking about somebody got arrested yesterday and broken some woman's house. You know what I mean? Somebody got arrested and broken some woman's house behind this case. And we've been covering it since the beginning. You know what I mean? We thinking we're gonna have a big update this week. We knew that we was getting big news this week, one way or the other. And what we found out this week thus far is that we have identified a suspicious character on the Ring doorbell footage. Out on this woman's porch with the mask on and gloves. Yeah, picking up stuff, trying to cover up her camera. We do have that footage. It's all over our page, and we're releasing it to the public for everybody to see. We need to figure out who this person is. We need to figure out who this person is in his mask and these gloves. Is it one of the family members? See, is it one of them family members? Do somebody know what's going on? We're going to release it to the public. Ain't nobody came forward. Ain't nobody really told us nothing that can help us out. We're going to just release it to the public then. And we want the first people to have it. The Ring doorbell footage. The suspect on the porch with a mask on and some gloves. Yeah, he got a mask and some gloves on, sitting on this woman's porch, fumbling around with a Ring camera, trying to take her camera down and put it back up. What he got going on? Where did he come from? Who is this person? Why he got on a mask and some gloves? Why do he have on a mask and some gloves at this woman's house? Fooling with her camera on her porch. So yeah, the FBI done stepped in and caught the suspect on the Ring doorbell camera footage. We had it live on my page. That's why I was saying, like, for these big stories and these real news, you got to tap in right here. Like, if you do content and stuff, oh, excuse me, you tap in over here, and then you go get your own stories. You can run these stories. You know what I'm saying? If you know what you're doing. If you know how to get your crop on, get your slide on. Because I set it up for you. You know what I'm saying? I set it up for you. Well, you can do your thizzle with it if you want to. If you really know how to do what you do, yeah, it's all set up for you. I'm running the stories for you right now. The hottest news of the day. And I got, you know what I'm saying, evidence in the track record that what we doing is what it is. I got evidence in the track record that what we doing is what it is. All you got to do is go check and see. One of the hottest stories in the hip-hop world is Glorilla and her sister. I got a video with Big Glow on it, and it's almost at, 53, 5,200 views right now. You know what I'm saying? Video with Glorilla. Explaining the situation between her and her sister and why she won't be back and forth and with her. Glow explained the whole thing. Why she ain't about to argue with her. Yeah, Glow put that on the board. 1,000 views. We one of the first people to drop it. I really, the clip that I have, I haven't seen anybody else drop this clip. That's why the clip doing what it's doing. Y'all ain't paying attention. It's about a 20 to 12 minute video, any way you can find it, of Glorilla. And I chopped up the only clip that anybody has ever heard. Yeah, I got the only clip chopped up on there of this quote of what she said. She said a lot of stuff, but I got one of the best and the only clips of something that she did say. Somebody else got a picture of it. Yeah, somebody else put a picture up because she said something in this little 20-minute live she was on. And see, so one of the things that we do out here when we have these lives or the video, the interviews, you know what I'm saying, whatever the content is, we try to pull something out of it and make a clip with it. Yeah, we try to pull something out the interview and make a clip with it. Or the video, or the content, whatever it is we're looking at. So I was just so happen to be looking at that and pull my clip up out of there. And set mine out for the viewing public. I ain't seen nobody with the same clip yet. That's why mine moved. That's one reason why it's moved. It's original. Nobody else clipped that up yet. That's why mine is moved. Everybody got the same video up. She got the same little outfit on. She got the same swag on. That's the same as that video. Everybody got it. She went live and everybody clipped it up some kind of way and got it on their page. Just so happened Ted got that, and he got the only thing on his page. Everybody else missed that one. Ted got the good clip. Ted got the good clip. Mm-hmm. It'll tell you why she didn't respond and why she's not gonna continue to respond. You know, I was one of the first people to put that. You know what I'm saying? All you had to do was say my name. All you had to do was say my name. That's what Glow told her sister. And look what you got. You should have been saying my name. And look what you got. She said you should have been saying my name. Uh-huh. My bad, y'all. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So yeah, we got the some of the best coverage on that Glorilla story that you're gonna see on the internet for real. You know, Glorilla she come with her receipts. So really, the one conversation is over with as far as what she do for Mom Duke now. You know what I'm saying? It's 3-1. Mom Duke and her pop said, you know, Glow, take care of them. So the other lady saying opposite, she by herself on them. So whatever. We move on to the next thing. So Glow said she ain't about to say nothing else about her. So now she don't say nothing else about Glow. She good to go. She can just bust her shots at everybody else. That's what she doing anyway. Now don't say nothing about Glorilla. She can win. You know what I'm saying? Because she based it on herself. She created a situation where she got the light to shine on. So now people know who she is. Now she got to do is take advantage of people knowing who she is and do whatever it is she's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Look like she kind of figured out something like, oh, excuse me. If I can get on this live, people will come see me. They will. But what you going to be doing while you're on the live, though? That's the whole thing. Yeah, they'll come see you, but come see you doing what? Come see you doing what? What is you doing? You know? So that's what these, you know what I'm saying, these celebrities or these influencers get themselves in the situation. They think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get on the internet. You don't get on the internet and do what? You don't get on here and do what? See? Well, yeah, I'm trying to make sure that we putting the best, most comprehensive news that's out there on the board every day, every night, every morning. You know what I mean? Not missing a beat at all. Having the best stories, the most in-depth analysis, you know what I'm saying, on all the content of the day. You know, I was on the line, you know what I'm saying, on the live, we was talking, and I was like, oh yeah, I do. I definitely got Epstein files. You know, because we was having a conversation about that. And you know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like everybody just started dropping their Epstein files all over the place. Like everybody like, man, I got Epstein files for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started putting their stuff out. That's kind of how the content works. Like if you kind of be paying attention and know what's going on. So like even just say for instance, like Charleston White, his name might come up and he might get hot. You know, people be, you know, they got Charleston White content for you. They got that. They ready to go. You know, people got stuff in the tuck waiting on the hot story to pop out so they can run some. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be running it and then all of a sudden it kind of slow down, but you got something that'll go though. But you might hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? You might just hold on to it. Or some might just come up and you just might just hold on to it until, you know what I'm saying, the stories get moving around and then you can come in. You know, just different ways that you might not always be out there on top of something. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just waiting. But when these stories hit the board, the only thing you can do is just get the analysis. So like with the big Jaguar Wright interview, you know what I'm saying? I almost missed the whole thing because, you know, I didn't even see no text message or nothing to go hit the link. You know, I missed all the text messages. I was doing something else. So when I finally got caught into the play, you know, it was already late. But then, you know, the play kind of got set like, oh, no, look, pull up now. So, you know, this an hour and a half later, trying to still pull up and see if, you know, the word was still the word. So that's how the Jaguar Wright thing happened. And I ain't trying to downplay it or nothing, but it wasn't my play. For real, it wasn't my play. You know, I be want to take credit for what I be doing or whatever. You know, I definitely be on the air for my owl. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do that part of it but me. We can do all kind of stuff behind the scenes, and you know what I'm saying? But one thing we can't do is AI me on this microphone. You ain't better AI me on the microphone, so I'm gonna have to be on mine. I'm gonna have to be on my mic. I don't know what everybody else got going on the rest of the world, but yeah, my voice gonna have to be heard. I got it. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm one of them ones. Ain't nothing wrong with it either. For real. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. My voice got to be heard. So we got man, with the Epstein files, I can't wait to start dropping mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I've been waiting on. You feel me? Like, we had got into one of these little Epstein files before, but this time, you know, like, I mean, I don't know. For some reason, I'm just, because this is an easy one. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we were doing something I ain't know about, or it ain't too much that they could be doing, but I don't know. Even with the Glorilla situation, I didn't know nothing about that. And we jumped right on top of that and ran up good with that. You know. And it's just like everything else. We can run anything. You know, I'm trying to show you something. I'm trying to tell you what I know. We can run anything, any story, anything. We can run it for real. I don't have no limit in the conversation and what we can talk about and what we can do. So, you know, I understand when, you know, they get around the Jaguar Wrights of the world or whatever, you know, they try to shoot them back through this way and see what we want to do with it. You know, because I wasn't looking for no interview with Jaguar Wright. You know what I mean? Like, look at the content on the page. We want to talk about Jaguar Wright. And there's nothing wrong with Jaguar Wright, though. You know what I'm saying? But we weren't talking about him. I was just doing my other thing. You know, everything I had going on then, that just kind of fell into my lap. You know, that just kind of fell into my lap right there because we were doing something else. And then this came out. You know what I mean? Yeah, we were doing something else when this popped out. We was trying to get We was trying to get some more information on the Bro-Rilla and Glorilla story. For real. Because you know what I'm saying? We looking at it, we like, okay, that story about to run out. We already know that story about to run out. Not run out all the way, but you know what I'm saying? It was real hot for a second. You know, so it's kind of easy. Anything you got, you good. Now you're gonna have to work for some. So it's like, do I really want to work for this story? But you let it go by whatever, and then all of a sudden, Big Jaguar Wright interview pop in your lap. You know what I'm saying? Something like this just pop in your lap. So you got a situation where we just keep on going.
Situation.
You're gonna end up getting yourself into a lot of good positions. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get into a lot of good positions. Cause I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, everything should be moving just right. It's moving just right. But yeah, I was just looking at some of the stories we got, man, and I really want to go check them out right now and see if you know I'm moving. Yeah. Try to see if it's anything on the Glorilla case, anything on the Don Lemon. A lot of different stories, man. I'm gonna try to see what's going on with it. Trying to see what's going on with it. For real. We trying to figure out where these people is at, man. For real. We trying to figure out where these people is at. Because one of the things that they had said yesterday, and see, that's what I was talking about, how these people out here YouTube and stuff. They be saying stuff, you know, like the man was talking about the hospital because they had reports that, you know, they taking the elderly mom to the hospital. You know. So he was running his chat up with a story like that. That thing was up to about 50,000. That thing was up to about 50,000. Talking about some. Yeah, we're going to the hospital to check on it right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I call the YouTube. When they be doing stuff like that, they be big YouTube. You know what I mean? Talking about some. They on the way to go check on something. And they end up having, 50,000 people in the chat listening to them. Man, that man chat was jumping yesterday, man. That man had so many views. You know, after the story broke about the suspect caught on the porch on the Ring doorbell camera. Then the next report was somebody get pulled over at a traffic stop. And then the next report was they kick somebody's door in. And then the next report was, that's what we waiting on now. That's what we at now. So they got all that coming out these cases. They kick somebody's door in. Most not happening to this case, and everything that happened is crazy. Everything that done happened is crazy. So I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I know more than anything that you done told them people now. You looked at that tape, you said you don't know this person, Or did you say you do know this person? Because we ain't getting no confirmation either way from the authorities. So did they look at that tape and say, yeah, they know who that is? Did they say that? Because at first, all three of them was always together. Then the lady taking the video by herself. You know, now she trying to shoot the video by herself. Mm-hmm. Is that a sign that somebody knows something? Somebody said something? Somebody seen something? Was they holding the video back all this time? Then all of a sudden, showed us there was no video. Camera was smashed. And they had to come out and walk the smashed up camera back. They had to walk that back. Camera was not smashed. And then you can go look at the videos and stuff that we got up. You can actually see what's going on the camera. So the camera was not smashed. He covered it up though. And then that's all of the camera footage we get. So I wonder what happened after it was covered up. See, was it movement then? Was it sounds? Who is covering up these cameras? Who is on this lady porch playing with our cameras? See, that's the big story of the day. FBI came in and caught the suspect on the Ring doorbell camera and released the footage to the public. Somebody can probably say, oh, I know who that is. They can help identify this person. Maybe we can start getting to the bottom of what's going on. It's a suspicious case. Because they were saying that, you know, they was bringing on kidnapping experts, you know, former federal agents and local. And one thing that they say is when they get these kidnapping cases, these folks be trying to negotiate with you. You're going to be in communication with people. They're trying to negotiate because they're trying to get their money. So these people didn't really do no real negotiating. They thinking that maybe what done happened is it was something that done went wrong, and then the fake kidnapping to cover it up. That's one of the theories that's been floating around. That whatever was going on went wrong, then came with the fake kidnapping to cover it up. Why are you at the door with a backpack on, a mask and gloves on? Who is you? What is you doing? On this lady porch with a mask and some gloves on. And then the lady gone. And then it's a note about some $8 million in Bitcoin and all this nonsense. Who is this on this porch with their mask on and these gloves? See, this is how you break these stories. I'm talking about Big Boy had that story up before anybody. The video footage of the Ring doorbell camera. Oh yeah, he was the first one to have that. Then nobody had that. For real. The Ring doorbell footage. Yeah, he had that up within the first hour of its release. Yeah, within the first hour of its release, yeah, that thing go moving. You know what I mean? For real. Man. So yeah, we just gonna keep on, you know, putting our foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying? Keep on hauling down that road. Putting the best, hottest, newest content on the board. All original information. True all the way through. Yeah. And we put no nonsense on the board. For real. All the stores be A1 butter. Fine. Our take, our analysis on it. Be off the charts. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Put the page up against anybody. But yeah, we about to get into this Epstein war, man. This gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one, cause as long as they drop an Epstein, I'm gonna drop an Epstein. Hey, let's go. I'm going Epstein for Epstein with these folks. For real. See what the Epstein files can do. See if they can get in the algorithm. Yeah, I'm going Epstein for Epstein with these folks, man. I see somebody drop some Epstein. I'm dropping some Epstein. Let's go. Yeah. I got me some Epstein files ready to go. Drop mine. Then I playing space. I got my hand ready. Yeah, drop you some Epstein files if you want to. Get right on up in there on them Epstein files. They trying to move a little bit. I've been looking around. A lot of people got some files. They dropping all kind of information. I like, not yet. Hold on. Just wait. It ain't time to get involved in the Epstein files yet. They put a little bit of information on the board just to, you know, let them know I'm in the bed. You know, there you go. Some Epstein files for you right there. That case, yeah, I got something for you right there. Yeah, sitting over there, I got you. Yeah. So then when the thing take off, you'll know that I already had the, you know, the files. I don't want you to think I had just started with the files. No, we've been had these files. Yeah, they just called need the files because all the shit is called files. Yeah, we had the Mueller files. Yeah, we've been having files. Yeah, y'all just got caught on to the Epstein files. So y'all like, oh, the Epstein file. Yeah, we got a lot of files. Oh, you want the Epstein one? Hey, they don't even understand what's going on. They thinking they doing something about the Epstein files. Yeah, we call them all files. But then the ones you want, though, okay. Yeah, we got something with Trump talking to the police way back in 95. Man, y'all ain't ready, huh? For real. We got the Epstein file, man. We coming up through here, man. For real. The hottest show in the land. We got everything for you, man. You know, they was running around calling people election deniers if you had a question about the election during COVID, when they wrote all them ballots in, all them funny drop boxes, and all kind of shenanigans going on. If you had anything to say about it, they call you an election denier. They was on your case hard about being an election denier. Anyway, Trump done got back in office years later, and he checked on the election. He done raided folks and all type of shit. He trying to find out who denied the election for real. Trump on their head right now, man. He done raided the Georgia voting station, got all these ballots. Now come to find out it's some ballots missing. It's some boxes missing. Where these boxes at? It's about to get crucial. The dude now, he said that when he heard they was coming, he heard that people was getting arrested. He said one of the people that the FBI talked to was him. He heard that people was gonna get arrested, and one of the people that the FBI talked to was him. So yeah, he's shaking in his booth, trying to figure out what's going on. How much do they know? Because they know they not did the shenanigans. They just trying to figure out how much do they know. What do they know? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's about to come crumbling down. They know it is. They know it is. It's about to come crumbling down. They got a little crooked system set up where they getting money good, and it's about to get exposed, fumbling around with this case right here. They should have never got themselves caught up on this case. They gonna leave yourself up to scrutiny to them folk looking at you and see what you really got going on. So all because of this election, you know, from around there and find out that you got a lot of shenanigans going on with your money, with your paperwork, and all kind of stuff. Fannie Willis already showed she didn't know what she was doing. She ain't got herself caught up in the case. Her case ain't over with. They still got her and Nathan Wade in the mix. And Trump trying to sue for his money back, for his lawyer fee. She's gonna have to answer that one way or the other. She's gonna have to answer it one way or the other. There's a lot going down, a lot coming down the pipe. Still got the, you know what I'm saying, the January 20th, we still got January 6th investigation to find out what happened. Still got that going on. Trying to figure out why these folks deleted their phone. What was in your phone that you had to delete your phone? Everybody who was on the January 6th committee. Yeah, the big committee that they ran. And they wouldn't let the Republicans pick the people who they wanted to be on the committee. Democrats told them, no, not that person. No, not that person. Then they ran an old charade on the people in prime time. Smeared the president up. By the time they finished with it, make it sound like he was Batman. So he was back in the limo, jumping over the front of the limo, telling him, no, go to the Capitol. Yeah, him and the driver was tussling over the wheel. Trump was trying to make him go to the Capitol. Yeah. That's what they say. People came out and said none of that happened. Yeah, I don't know where they get this story from. They said Trump jumped up there and grabbed the wheel. They were saying Trump is Batman. He gotta be. He gotta be. He jumped up and grabbed the wheel. See, that's what I tried to tell you. These people don't got no files, man. I have the files. I have the record. For real. You know, keep talking about the when the Trump, the resurrection, and I'm gonna pull out that Batman. I'm gonna pull it out. They're gonna show that I've been talking the same shit the whole time. I can prove they some phonies. I can prove they some phonies. That's all they do is make up stuff. They try to get somebody to come on there and say Trump jumped up and grabbed the wheel. You know, they run around there gossiping, playing around. You know, trick them to say it in a fugazi hearing. Yeah, try to get that on the board. And the people involved said no deal. That did not happen. There was a lot of theater that January 6th committee. Yeah, the January 6th committee, they was involved in a lot of theater. A lot of theatrics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of theater and a lot of theatrics they was involved in. The way they was moving around. They had people who they was talking to their lawyer without them knowing what was going on, talking to them without the lawyer, without no representation. They were doing a lot of things, man. These people doing a lot of things. They ain't messed around You got people to come up there and say things that was obviously not true, just to keep pushing their agenda. Because the whole thing was they didn't want to have no conversation about the election, about the anomalies in the election. Our thing that we was hearing that was going wrong, why we can't get none of that checked out? And then we tried to go through the legal way. All the judges hit us with the no standing. They said we had no standing, so we couldn't even bring our case to the courtroom. So the vote blue no matter who. They know what happened. We didn't get a chance to take him to the court. But they'll run around and say he lost 54 court cases. No, 54 judges said no standing. We didn't take the case. We didn't get a chance to bring the case. Talking about we lost 54 cases. We didn't even get a chance to bring a case. So that's what we had going on with that. So that's like the litmus test. That's how you rule the unserious people out off the real. So I'm having a conversation with them and they go in there with he lost 54 cases. Well, you do know that we didn't even get a chance to bring the cases to court. If you don't understand that, then I can't even go forward with you. Because now I know you believe in propaganda. I'm telling you what the truth is, but you running around saying something different. That's propaganda. That's not my fault. That's your fault. At that point, I can't talk to you. You don't understand that that's propaganda and that's not the truth. So you shouldn't be repeating propaganda. Whatever. I got it ain't even so much that you're repeating it, you're believing it. You know. So that's why I'm coming to put it on the board. I can't change your mind. I ain't trying to, I'm just trying to put the truth on the board. For the people who can see. And then one day you might be amongst those. Yeah, you might wake up and be amongst those that can't see. Yeah, you'll pop out and see that you shouldn't be believing in propaganda. Now see it for what it's worth. Find out what the truth is. See it for what it's worth. Find out what the truth is. But don't be believing in propaganda. So yeah, I got my side of the story, but it ain't even my side of the story. It's what really happened in every story. You know what I mean? That's what I got. I got whatever happened in every story. I ain't about to tell no different story. You know what I mean? I ain't about to tell no different story. I don't have to. Whatever they put on the board is interesting enough. Whatever they put on the board is interesting enough. We got so many stories to get to, go through. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy 90 days, man. It's about to be a crazy 90 days, man, because it is so much news that's coming that you see it. Like the people that's making news now, people that's in the news right now, don't even know that they're gonna mess around and we're gonna ride on for the next 90 days. You know, just something gonna happen, something gonna go haywire for 1 month. It always happens like that. It always happens like that. You know. It's not even it's a slow news day, really. Just a lot of news out there. It's a lot of news there. You know, you with any story right now, you good to go. You know what I mean? You got you something, yeah. You can hit them with it. I mean, the cat in the tree ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? We talking about on this other board over here we playing on. now, you know, I'm talking about the board playing that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, we dropping. That was moving the needle. You feel me? Dropping, that was moving the needle. So I'm excited about the direction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, about where we're going. And I know that if you knew, you know. If you knew, you know. For real. Almighty in the building. I ain't even see Almighty in the building. I did not see Almighty in the building. But yeah, man, we got the last 2 minutes of the show to go. I was trying to make sure that I had everything situated. So, you know, we covered the Epstein files. I caught that suspect on the lady porch on the Ring doorbell camera. We covered that. Savannah Guthrie. You know, we talked about the state of forward information right now. That was really what was going on. We were talking about the state of the flow. Like, it's flowing right now. You know what I mean? Like, it don't even matter. It's flowing right now. The information is flowing. All I gotta do is put something in it. Right now, this thing moving right now. It's a nice little wave going on. Well, you know, things is moving. For real. Things is moving. There's motion out there. You can feel it. You can actually get in it right now. Just depending on whatever it is you got going on, whatever you're doing. I assume that it's motion for, you know, everything. Yeah, I assume that it's motion for everything. So if you're into the wrong thing, you know, I guess the motion coming for that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you messing around playing, yeah, the motion is for that too. You're gonna run into that if you're right here playing. For real. Man, we 60 away from, you know, 500, man. I appreciate everybody, man, for real. I appreciate everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? We working hard. We're gonna keep on driving. But yeah, it's a nice little wave out here, man. We're gonna make it, you know, we're gonna make it fun. We about to surf. Yeah, we about to glide out here, man. Nice little wave. Content flowing. Like Christian Rock about to have her boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing flowing, huh? You mess around, see bro really in a boxing match. She gonna get in there. Somebody gonna turn her hair which way with loose. Oh no, she might be able to throw them hands though. She might have some hands. Yeah, we'll find out the answer to that question and many more. I'm Ted Turner for Ellenwood Studios TV. We report the news. Take out, twin.
Tell them niggas, if they got anything to say to me or about me, they come hit this link right motherfucking now. Right motherfucking now.
Tie your content dry, like the ass of them niggas you got in your chat. And your artist a gunslinger punk with G.I. Joes that sit in his lap. Ponytail dreads don't scare none. All we see is a roster of freaks. We got a roster of stand-up men. Unsubscribe, they life don't speak. Shh, bushes, put they ass on the thumbnail. Mobile sector started trolling, I don't think it's going to end well. Is y'all ready to spark for your life? Your female shooters get cleaned off the board. You know you need us, Ty. Gyms don't want us around like we need his support. Drop your link. Press the bell for alert, it rings in the street. Lane popped up for the Addy. Austin sector sticking and moving like cleats. Diggs popped up for the bullshit. We don't need to strike no channel. And I didn't have to hit your link. Diggs was punching you out on your panel. Damn. Why you ain't want to hit the link? Damn, y'all trolling in chat cause y'all thinking it's sweet.
They come hit this link right motherfucking now.
with they puss ass. We not like you, Ty. Only extensions we got is ones for the sticks. We don't sit on panels all day, cause some of us actually raising their kids. Drunk ass niggas, all in their feelings. Rugrat babies crying on cue, exposing no calls. Ty went live. Dick suckers reporting the news. Clips in the whip. I forgot, this is our content. Bring your best rapper out. Point out that bitch in the comments. Cause we pressing like some lemons. That's how the juice is made. Ted, throw that bitch so hard. Diggs, drop that bitch off the stage.
Jim just told me he don't do all that shit on his page. So if you want to talk to me,
click the link.